Drop your location, she thinks she me. Put on my chains, now she thinks she me a son. She keep a in her bag, she me a son. She me a son. Came out hustling with the bag.
Ready, MP?
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players, to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. They've got Ingram. Jokic is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's MP in at shooting guard.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
The West All-Stars shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. Free throw good, MP.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. An All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And it's Giannis missing. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the West. No good from Lee. And stolen by Booker. MP outside. Lets the three fly. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 5.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
The Rio, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
MP, no good.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Pass to Adebayo. The pass to Halliburton. Launches a 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Here's Lee. Banked in off the glass. Seven points for MP.
Hey, I think you got to provide more resistance inside. MP doesn't seem to mind a little contact down there.
Lee's gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. Here's Halliburton. Good on the three-point shot. He has 5.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star Week.
And Giannis throws it down.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? He just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Now, here's ball. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Outside, Tatum. Adebayo the screen. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 15. The West grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
The three from MP. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Ball dishes to Tatum. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Halliburton's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. MP left side. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball.
West All-Stars ball.
And so, MP will bring it up for the West All-Stars. They trail by 1. Williamson a screen on Halliburton. Floats it up for Williamson. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Now that's how you orchestrate the pick and roll. MP with a great feed there to his teammate.
Now Ball. Still without a basket. Adebayo passes to Halliburton. Outside, Ball. 5 on the clock. Over Booker. And the shot is long. Jokic with it. Outguarded by Giannis. Lee. And Lee with the stuff.
Elite vision from Jokic. Knows exactly where his teammates are at all times. And recognizes the defense, too.
The East trail by 3. And here is Tatum. Adebayo with a screen on Ingram. Inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Adebayo taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. That's the big.
Light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Now, here's Brown. Left side, Tatum. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little...
Whoa! I can't believe that!
I just saw
my...
Unreal!
Oh, that's a big-time flush from MP. He enjoys flashing his athleticism on these finishes.
And here are the East All-Stars now. 19-point game. It's tipped. Holmgren with the steal. To the paint. And MP throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. Mobley a screen on Booker. Ball from long range. And another miss by the East. The West leading by 23. Throw down the sledgehammer!
No, he didn't. No, he didn't do that.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now, here's Mitchell. Scoreless thus far. Got that bucket.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
Feeds it to MP. It's stolen by Brown. And here we go. The East with a fast break. And counting, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
You gotta love his hustle. Leading the defense, no time. to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
The East making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Jokic is checked in. Tatum, that's for two. The kick out to Ball. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And all of a sudden, it's finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, that's a great setup by MP. This guy is as unselfish as they come.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. To the middle, here's Mitchell. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but, you know, that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
Now, here's MP. He's got 20.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
And here's Tatum for three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 4 rebounds in this game. Lee, that's good.
Are you kidding? This is an all-star finish if ever I've seen one.
And that's one of the plays people are going to remember and talk about from this year's game for sure.
Now, here's Ball. Tatum on the wing. Here's the three. Drills the three-pointer. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
The three from MP. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the West leads by 19.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Now, here's Ball. Outside Tatum, beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Count it, good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's Ball. Mitchell kicks to Giannis. Passes it to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Tatum. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Are we seeing some high-flying efforts tonight or what?
Are we ever? I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Tatum wide open, he fires one. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Halliburton's checked in for Mitchell.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Now Halliburton following the three-point attempt by MP. And the basket by Tatum.
You got to D-up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. Evan Mobley's checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. Williamson's checked in. The West leading by 20. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
You're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
And so here are the West All-Stars. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Brown outside. To the inside. The kick out to Ball. from outside the arc. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Giving his all on that play. MP working hard to win the whistle.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Barnes is checked in.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He has 7. Halliburton, that's good.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Wembanyama, right side. Wembanyama, a screen on Ball. Oh, what a finish!
Good.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 12. Antetokounmpo passes to Halliburton. He kicks it to Brown. And it's off from 3-point range. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. And out of bounds, the East All-Stars will have it. And the East with some changes. Bam Adebayo comes in for Scotty Barnes. And it's Tatum in for Jaylen Brown. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic.
2 minutes left.
MP against Halliburton. Right side Tatum. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, nice work that time by LaMelo Ball to follow the miss of his teammate. He's not afraid to get his hands dirty either.
Williamson trying to free himself up. Lee gets the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Halliburton for 3. The West grabs the miss. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. MP, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Tatum. Puts up a deep 3. The West grabs the miss.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
Lee against...
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He has 7. Here's Tatum. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 8 rebounds in this game. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Ball against Doncic. The kick out to Tatum. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Adebayo with a screen for Giannis. Connects from 3-point range. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in the game.
And you know, the way Giannis Antetokounmpo moves in the pick and roll is tough for the defense. I mean, there's no way really to match his size and skill set.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
MP getting it done for the West All-Stars. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. 1 half remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
Tatum out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Halliburton in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Adebayo with a screen on Ingram. Tatum, that's good.
Using his teammates, Tatum creates just enough daylight to get off a shot.
Down low. And Lee with the stuff.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Here's Halliburton. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. Dishes at the ball. Kicks it to Tatum. Adebayo with a screen on Ingram. Jokic grabs the miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And it's Halliburton missing. The feed now to Lee. And Lee with the stuff.
And you got to keep feeding him P at this point. Come on now. He's riding a hot hand right now.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. MP against Halliburton. Will it go? And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Halliburton. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And it's fun to watch guys like Booker that see the floor this well. Seems to always get it to the right man.
And here are the East All-Stars now. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. Halliburton passes to Adebayo. Just 5 to shoot. The shot's good from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 14 points.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
Giannis inside. Jokic defending. Ball, the pass to Halliburton. Back to Ball. Tatum against Ingram. Tatum no good. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the West. Williamson finds MP. Floats it up for Williamson. It's all about Antetokounmpo. MP against Ball. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. That's 12 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Tell you what, he is a really special passer, LaMelo Ball. His ability to fit all kinds of passes into really small windows, phenomenal.
Now here's Lee, and it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Halliburton kicks to Tatum. They get the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
To the paint, here's Booker. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 6 assists now in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now, here's Ball. 5 points in the game. Halliburton outside. Good on the triple. Halliburton's got 17.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
Williamson, the screen. The drive by MP. And he converts the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And they double up MP. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Antetokounmpo's got 7 rebounds in the game. And stolen by Booker. To the inside. Here's Lee. And MP throws it down.
And don't sleep on the bounce from MP. He says, I got a little bit of that as well.
Tatum against Ingram. Here's Adebayo. Good defense by Jokic.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 17. Adebayo kicks the ball. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game.
The second half hasn't gone nearly as well for him. He'd only had one before the...
And so here are the West All-Stars. On the floor for the West All-Stars.
Watch out now.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
And here are the East All-Stars. Brown feeling it out a bit. Pass the ball. West All-Stars with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to MP. Shot clock at 5. Floats it up for Wembanyama. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Lee. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Using that lamp, Davis turning a miss into a make. Bonus points for his team.
Outside ball. Mobley, a screen on Morant. Here's Ball, and it goes down 2 points.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Ball's gone 3 of 7 shooting from the floor. Lee left side, and he drives in, and MP throws it down hard.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
Mitchell wide open. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
And that's Mitchell at his best. Playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
Morant dishes to Lee. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice passing here by the West. Lee outside. They get it back. Morant with a wide open look. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Ball, the pass to Mobley. Mitchell in the corner. Fires for 3. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Giannis. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Very healthy 6 for 9.
Super quick in transition. The Greek Freak jumping down the throat of the defense with that speed. Oh! Big time throwdown with flavor.
That is just nasty.
The athleticism on that finish.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Outside, Ball. Back to Mitchell. Outside, Ball. A stupendous finish in traffic.
Boy, ball playing with a lot of aggression and toughness there. I love seeing that from a guard who has his size and ability.
The pass to MP. And he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
MP against Brown. Outside, Ball. Mobley sets the pick for Ball. Off target from outside.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dunk.
That is breathtaking.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Mitchell outside. Going inside and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drives.
First one. Halliburton outside. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Shoots a fader. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Got that one up quick. Lee's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Asserting himself from range. MP doing his part to spread that defense out.
Inside, Tatum. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down hard.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. The fourth team foul.
Antetokounmpo up top, defended by Towns. Halliburton outside, buries it from three-point range. Halliburton's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the East All-Stars. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
It's like reading a picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
Outside Tatum. Adebayo the screen. Tatum kicks to Adebayo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Luka Doncic. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the West All-Stars.
Guys, they've done everything they can in this one to just dominate that backboard offensively and keeping control of the ball and then converting.
Clark, he just rocked the rim.
Insanity on display right there. Wow.
Woo.
Just a ridiculous dunk there. There aren't many guys who can pull off a throwdown like that.
Passes it to Halliburton. And a miss there on the triple. Here's MP.
So explosive. Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Lee. Halliburton finds ball. Now Tatum releases And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on MP.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
No good on the second free throw. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Feeds to MP. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the East.
Don't let him shoot that.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by MP. There's the triple. He can't get that one to fall. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
Good game, MVP.